Hello beautiful, welcome back to Nat's Beautiful Life. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a haul video. I have done my June so far and currently reading video, and some of my newer books are in that video, so I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm just going to mention the books that I have gotten that I haven't talked about yet. I intended to read all of these books this month, the next month, but I don't know that's happening because I see so many other books I want to read as well. You know. So, here we go. Let's get started. The first two books are actually children's books that I'm going to be giving to my nephew, but I wanted to share them with you guys. He is turning 5 next month, and so I wanted to get him his first chapter books because he loves to read and he loves books. So I got him the first episode of the Magic Tree House, and then I got him like a Zootopia step into reading things. So I think these would be cute for him to start with. And now let's move on to the grown-up books. Alright, so I have been on a massive sci-fi kick lately, as well as fantasy, which I've never really been a big fantasy person, but I'm getting a little bit more into it, but I'm picky about my fantasy. But anyway, big sci-fi kick. And so I did pick up Children of Time by Adrian, that word, and I am so looking forward to this. This was the #1 what do you call this thing? Sci-fi book of the year, and so I really am looking forward to it. I've heard nothing but good things, so I bought this intending to like just pick it up and read it, but then so many other things wound up on my shelf, and yeah, but I'm looking forward to this a lot. I finally bit the bullet. I've been on the fence for a while. I can't speak. I'm so sorry. Been on the fence a bit about reading this or not, but I have got to, because the more I hear about it, the more the story just yes. Red Rising. I believe it is kind of a dystopian, maybe a little bit of fantasy in there. I'm thinking it's mostly like, I don't know, dystopian. I don't really know a lot about it, but what I've heard about it, I like. And I know the trilogy, is it a trilogy? Yeah. So I think the trilogy is now complete. So that's awesome, because if I really like this, then I can just go get the rest of the books and just binge it, because I don't have to wait anymore. That's what I'm talking about. I just shook all of that. Sorry. Also, I really like H.G. Wells, so I got a classic. I actually bought this at Barnes & Noble. Yeah. And this one is The Time Machine and the Invisible Man. I really love The War Between the Worlds. Read the book. Don't worry about the movie. Read the book. So I wanted to get some more H.G. Wells, and so I got these. These are like some of his more well-known works, and so I want to add a few more classics into my repertoire, because I actually was a creative writing and literature major in school, and so I love classics, and I started out kind of with British literature, but then I took an American literature class because it was required, and I freaking fell in love. So I like my Shakespeare, but I also love my, Mary Chopin. Is it Chopin or Chopin? Because it's spelled the same way as the piano guy who was Chopin. I don't know. Is it Chopin? Whatever. I love F. Scott Fitzgerald. All that. My dog's having a conviction on the ground, so whatever. Thank you. Alright, so I got Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass together in this cute little, whatever, fake leather binding. It has cute little illustrations in it. I wanted an actual copy of this, and I want to sit and read that one as well. Trust me, there's a lot. There's some other books, but I'm just kind of getting through these on the top. I finally bit the bullet, got Nevermoor. People are just raving about this. This is a middle grade book, but everybody is just talking about how good this is. I have not heard anyone say anything bad about it. And in fact, they're saying like they love the feeling they have when they read this. It gives them just the feel. So I have been wanting to do more middle grade books, not only because like I've mentioned before, I am getting tired of all the inappropriate sexual scenes in YA books, the language, and sometimes you just need a palate cleanse, and so I'm hoping there's none of that in here, because it is for children. But anyway, I'm trying to preview read and kind of read some books that I think that my nieces and nephews might enjoy. So I'm not one to just, hey, read this, without reading it first, especially if it's, you know, fantasy or something like that. Anyway, from the used bookstore, I got The Wrath and the Dawn. I've only heard one person say they didn't really care for it that much, but everyone else seems to think it's a cool story. I believe there's another book out with it. I think it might be a duology, but I don't know. It could be a trilogy. I'll find out. But I got it. It looked interesting. I've heard a lot about it, so piqued my curiosity. Not about it. And it was only $4.99 because used bookstore. This one I am so excited about. Warstorm, Victoria Aveyard, final book in the Red Queen series. The Red Queen reignited my passion for life, like for reading giant books in one sitting. I loved that book, and I love this story. I love the characters. It is totally awesome. And I haven't read it yet. It was on my doorstep the day it came out. I am saving it because I don't want Red Queen to be over. I don't want the series to be over. I don't want to leave that world. I don't want to leave these characters. But my dogs are going to start playing now while we're doing this. Guys. It's a Dalmatian and a Chihuahua playing, and it can get quite physical. I feel sorry for the Dalmatian because the Chihuahua's mean. Alright, next book. This one's going to be my July book club read for the book club I do with the local bookstore here, and that is Dread Nation by Justina, Ireland. This book looks so cool. Yeah, the synopsis for it is just like, yeah, this. I'm expecting great things from this book, and if it's not, then I'm going to be so disappointed because I have such high hopes for this book. And I honestly cannot wait to get into this thing because, I mean, just look at her. Doesn't she look awesome? She looks awesome. It's an awesome story premise. Yeah. Moving on. Last book. Save the Date, Morgan Matson. I have a first edition signed copy. Hang on. There it is. Right there. Signed by her. I love Morgan Matson. That's just all there is to it. She is the absolute queen of YA contemporary, and I am on the hunt for hardback copies of The Unexpected Everything and Since You've Been Gone. Those are beautiful covers, and she always has dogs and stuff on her covers. I'm looking forward to this. I'm saving this maybe for if I get to go to the beach or if I take some days off and go to the lake or something for a bit. I'm saving this for that, but I love Morgan Matson books. They give you all the feels. You laugh, you cry, you love dogs, and this just looks like a crazy, like, zany book, and I think it takes place over, like, 3 days, but yeah, it's like there's a wedding planner who quits, and so she's got to, like, fix all this stuff for her sister, I think, and then, as you can see, mayhem ensues. I love Morgan Matson. And she's really cool because if you follow her on Instagram, or even if you just put anything on there and you tag her, she's really good. I don't know how she is right now because she's running around doing a lot of promotion for this. But when she's like in her normal setting, she's really good about replying or liking and things like that on your Instagram stuff when you mention her or tag her. But anyway, that is the haul that I've got for you right now. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you are reading right now and what books you are planning on picking up very soon. I have like a list in my head, but my bank account's like, whoa, girl, whoa. whoa. Use your library, woman. What's wrong with you? And that's true. I use my library a lot. So that's why I always don't have like so many books, because I pay taxes that go towards my local library. So might as well use it and get my books that I pay for with me taxes. That's what I do. But I also like to support page 158 books in Wake Forest, downtown, because it's an awesome bookstore and I love the people. Thank you very much. And you can actually get this there now, and it is a book club book. So you get 20% off your book club books when you buy them from page 158. And yeah, so that's it. That's my video. That's my books that I bought. I'll see you guys next time. Click like, click the bell, subscribe, and yeah, stay weird and have a great day, gorgeous.